In a dramatic and tense encounter over international waters, a U.S. Navy A-18 Super Hornet faced off against a rapidly approaching Chinese aircraft, testing both the pilot's skill and the aircraft's limits. This confrontation, which took place near a strategically sensitive region, has become a vivid example of how modern aerial threats and high-speed maneuvers push naval aviation to the edge of operational limits. The FAA-18, one of the Navy's most capable multi-role fighters, was deployed to intercept the approaching aircraft. And what followed was a demonstration of training, technology, and raw nerve under intense conditions. The FAA-18 Super Hornet is designed to operate from aircraft carriers in the most demanding environments, capable of both air-to-air combat and precision strikes. In this incident, the pilot was faced with a fast-moving and potentially hostile Chinese aircraft, which had been monitoring naval movements and testing response times. The FAA-18's combination of speed, maneuverability, advanced radar, and electronic countermeasures allowed the pilot to engage in a complex series of maneuvers, maintaining situational awareness while defending the carrier strike group and asserting airspace control. What makes this encounter remarkable is the sheer intensity of the operational environment. Carrier-based aviation is already one of the most demanding forms of flying. The deck is a moving, pitching platform, and weather conditions at sea can change rapidly. Pilots must navigate these variables while responding to an approaching aircraft, all at supersonic speeds. The FAA-18's design allows it to absorb extreme G-forces, execute tight turns, and rapidly adjust altitude and speed. But human endurance and split-second decision-making remain the ultimate determinants of survival in these high-pressure situations. As the Chinese aircraft approached, the FAA-18 pilot utilized advanced radar tracking and electronic warfare systems to monitor the intruder's trajectory and intent. Modern aerial engagements are as much about intelligence and electronic dominance as they are about raw flying skill. The pilot had to anticipate maneuvers, adjust for wind and deck movement, and maintain a position that would allow defensive action if the aircraft displayed hostile behavior. The combination of technology, experience, and nerves of steel enabled the FAA-18 to maintain control and ultimately survive the encounter without escalating the situation into open conflict. The strategic importance of such interceptions cannot be overstated. Incidents like this serve as both deterrence and readiness tests, signaling to adversaries that U.S. Navy assets are constantly monitoring and prepared to respond to provocations. They also provide invaluable training for pilots, giving them real-world experience in high-stakes situations that cannot be fully replicated in simulations. The FAA-18's ability to respond effectively in these scenarios reinforces its continued value as a mainstay of naval air power. Human factors played a crucial role in the encounter. Operating at high speeds with potential threats looming nearby demands total focus, quick decision-making, and mastery of complex systems. The pilot had to coordinate with the carrier's command center, other aircraft, and air defense systems, all while maintaining awareness of international protocols and rules of engagement. Every action had to be precise, because a single misstep could have escalated the situation or endangered both personnel and equipment. Technologically, the FAA-18 proved its resilience and adaptability. Its avionics allowed for rapid targeting, tracking, and threat assessment, while electronic countermeasures helped mitigate potential surveillance or targeting from the approaching aircraft. The aircraft's structural integrity and flight systems allowed it to execute high-speed evasive maneuvers without compromising safety, illustrating why the Super Hornet remains a cornerstone of U.S. naval aviation decades after its introduction. In conclusion, the encounter between the U.S. Navy FAA-18 and the Chinese aircraft demonstrates the challenges of modern aerial defense, the capabilities of advanced fighter jets, and the skill and professionalism of naval aviators. The FAA-18 not only survived, but also ensured the security of the carrier strike group, proving the effectiveness of training, technology, and strategic readiness. In a world where airspace is increasingly contested and tensions can escalate quickly, such missions are a stark reminder of the risks, responsibilities, and capabilities involved in defending national and allied interests at sea.